Almost 2 years since swapping Borussia Dortmund for Manchester United, Jadon Sancho is still searching for his breakthrough moment at Old Trafford. After an underwhelming first season in M16, impacted by the collective difficulties United encountered, there was renewed optimism that the winger would flourish at the second attempt under Erik ten Hag. Sancho was one of the Reds' standout players on the preseason tour of Australia and Thailand last summer, scoring 3 goals in 4 matches. He linked up nicely with the likes of Anthony Martial and Marcus Rashford, offering everyone renewed hope that he would thrive in a Ten Hag system built on pace and fluidity in forward areas. However, the £85.5 million capture of Antony from Ajax quickly dented his hopes of remaining a regular starter. United had signed Sancho in July 2021 to end their pursuit of a long-term right winger. The arrival of Antony just over 12 months later meant the Reds had invested almost £160 million in 2 right-sided forwards in next to no time. In the Reds' defence, the best of Sancho's performances in his first season at Old Trafford had come on the left, meaning there was logic behind Ten Hag's decision to be reunited with Antony, who also made the switch from Ajax. However, Sancho was never likely to get ahead of Rashford in the pecking order for a start every week, and so it proved. Sancho has struggled to ever get into any sort of rhythm since joining United, and he was bereft of confidence by the time he was sent to the Netherlands to work on an individual training program during the World Cup break towards the end of last year. He worked with coaches recommended to him by Ten Hag, and it was hoped that he would return to the squad with a spring in his step. However, that failed to be the case, with his performance in the 2-1 defeat to Manchester City in the FA Cup final earlier this month just about summing up his United career so far. His performance at Wembley was slow, uninspiring, and failed to offer much in the way of confidence and belief. As reported by the Manchester Evening News back in April, Ten Hag is understood to have become increasingly impatient with the former Dortmund ace, meaning it is not impossible that he could leave Old Trafford in this summer's transfer window. However, in the event of him sticking around for at least one more season, he has got to step up and show Ten Hag and the fans what he is truly capable of, as there is a richly talented player in there somewhere. Though a player's development works both ways and Ten Hag has already done his best to support Sancho, there is still a chance that the Dutchman could get a tune out of the winger, just as he has with so many other members of his squad over the past 12 months or so. Prior to Antony and Ten Hag joining United, the former hailed the Dutchman's ability to get the very best out of every player he gets the opportunity to work with. Every player under his guidance becomes a better footballer through his training, Antony previously told Dutch newspaper De Telegraaf. Since my arrival at Ajax, he has given me a lot of confidence and believed in what I can do. I am grateful to him for that. I respect him very much. Considering how Aaron Wan-Bissaka, for example, resurrected his United career during the second half of the 2022-23 campaign, nothing is impossible. The right-back's United career appeared to be dead and buried prior to the World Cup, only for it to be saved out of nowhere. Ten Hag played a key role in that success story, just as he did in the astonishing progress made by Rashford. The Dutchman has proven he is capable of developing players, particularly young ones, meaning there is still hope for Sancho. However, Sancho now needs to deliver his side of the bargain and discover some consistency. Next season could be his last chance before United, potentially, have to concede that it is a relationship that simply isn't meant to be.
Now